So this is the bomb calorimeter that we're using, just so you can see sort of the size of it. These are the electrodes. This is the screen, or the display screen. The bucket that's going to hold the bomb and then the water around the bomb. You have a rotor. I don't know if you can see that, but it's going to agitate the water so that you get even distribution of the heat from the combustion of the paraffin to the water. And then that is your temperature probe. That is measuring the temperature change in the water as a result of combustion of the paraffin.
This bomb calorimeter was approximately $17,000 about 5 years ago.
Okay, we have our sliver of paraffin or tea light candle that has a mass of 0.6632 grams that we're going to then put in the container that goes in the bomb calorimeter. So this is the little bucket that the paraffin sliver has been put into to go into the bomb calorimeter. Okay, so now we are putting the fuse that is essentially a piece of string that is wrapped around a wire. Let's see if you can see the wire. That's the wire that the fuse is connected to, because it's the wire that's going to ignite the fuse once in the bomb. And it has to be touching the sliver of paraffin as well. So the fuse will be ignited by the wire that will ignite the paraffin once in the bomb. And it's very it's very important to transfer the lid assembly to the bomb very carefully so that the fuse does not get dislodged from the top or the surface of the paraffin. It's imperative that it is touching the surface of the paraffin. Okay, the lid assembly that's carrying the bucket has been put into the container that's the bomb. And now we're sealing the bomb. And the next step will be to add oxygen so that there is an excess of oxygen to ensure complete combustion of the paraffin inside the bomb, once in the bomb calorimeter. The oxygen tank is over there, and it's connected by a plastic wire so that we can actually add oxygen to the inside of the bomb. So we've added enough oxygen, and there's quite a bit of excess of oxygen. And now it's important to slowly transfer the bomb, and this is mainly to ensure that the fuse does not get dislodged from the surface of the paraffin. Just so you can see, I'm going to give you guys a good shot of the inside. So the bomb has been placed inside the bucket. The electrodes have been attached to the top of the bomb assembly, and now 2 liters measured out using a volumetric flask are being added to the bucket to surround the bomb, and that is where the change in temperature will happen. Okay, so the water has been added to the bucket, and we're ready to close the lid. The electrodes have been attached, everything's ready to roll. And now we have to enter the mass of the paraffin. Okay, so we put the mass of 0.6632 grams in the computer of the bomb calorimeter.
So it's taking 3 temperature readings so that the water has equilibrated before it accepts heat from the combustion of the paraffin.
We're waiting for the machine to beep 4 times, which tells us that the water has equilibrated. And once we hear the beep 4 times, then it will initiate the combustion of the paraffin. So the temperature is slowly rising. We're at 25.45 degrees. The paraffin has likely completely combusted at this point, but we are just waiting for the water to, or for the heat to be transferred to the water to be registered by the temperature sensor. Okay, so we're done with the trial, and now it's time to remove the bomb. Don't have to be careful or as careful now because the experiment is complete. And what we're going to show you here is when you release the pressure, that's the excess oxygen. So that just ensures that there was plenty of oxygen inside the bomb to to guarantee that complete combustion happens. It's also the water vapor and carbon dioxide that is released through the combustion process. And that's the pan, and you can see that it's completely empty. In other words, the paraffin is gone. It burned completely. To show the inside of the bomb, it is clean because we had complete combustion, which produced simply CO2 and H2O.
So this is benzoic acid, which we're going to be doing the run on next. It has a standard heat of combustion, which was actually developed at RMC with another couple of groups, but the standardization was done here. This is to determine what the heat of capacity of the bomb calorimeter itself is, which will be taken into account, you will use in your calculations.
Okay, so I'm weighing the benzoic acid pellet that is standardized for the bomb calorimeter, and the mass, they're meant to be about a gram, but you still have to weigh it because you need the exact mass of the benzoic acid to use in your calculations for figuring out the heat capacity of the bomb calorimeter.
You get a fast car, I want a ticket to anywhere. Maybe we make a deal. Maybe together we can get somewhere. Any place is better. Starting from zero, got nothing to lose. Maybe we'll make something. Me, myself, I got nothing to prove. You got a fast car, I got a plan to get us out of here. Been working at the convenience store. Managed to save just a little bit of money. Won't have to drive too far. Just cross the border and into the city. You and I can both get jobs and finally see what it means to be living. See, my old man's got a problem. He live with a bottle, that's the way it is. He says his body's too old for working. Body's too young to look like his. My mama went off and left him. She wanted more from life than he could give. I said somebody's got to take care of him. So I quit school and that's what I did. You got a fast car. Is it fast enough so we can fly away? We gotta make a decision. Leave tonight or live and die this way. So I remember when we were driving in your car. Speed so fast I felt like I was drunk. City lights stay out before us, and your arm felt nice wrapped around my shoulder. And I had a feeling that I belonged. I had a feeling I could be someone. Be someone. you got a fast car. We go cruise and entertain ourselves, still ain't got a job. Now work in the market as a checkout girl. I know things will get better. You'll find work and I'll get promoted. We'll move out of the shelter, buy a bigger house and live in the suburbs.